Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Todd Pigman here with a video for you guys for the fantasy picks for the day. Today is going to be August 20th, 2019. So basically, just to let you guys know, it's now legal to bet in Pennsylvania as well too. So I'm just starting because it is just legal for me. So not only do I do DraftKings, I've been doing pretty well there lately on the last season, and I hope to just improve. But ever since basically FanDuel Sportsbooks came out, I've been able to bet on more things I've been interested in, like Las Vegas wise, where's the spread, over under, and just a winner or loser matchup. And so far, my record is 10-2, and I've done really well so far. Some nail biters, especially with last night's game between who was it? It was two football teams last night, and then with the Chicago White Sox game last night, that was a nail biter because I bet on the 10 points on there, and it was like bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. I mean, 2 strikes, and the guy finally hit a base hit when 2 people were on base, and that made the game 6-4. So I didn't bet on a team, I just bet point wise, so I ended up winning on that one. And then on the football game, it was basically on the over-under on that one, and I bet under on points, but it was like 2 points on the difference on last night's game. So I got lucky on that one, and I basically went like 4-1 yesterday, and then I lost on an MLS game, but I was just shooting in the dark there. I thought Man U was going to take over. But essentially, guys, this is what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to come out with basically a roster of who's playing on the MLB and football. That's strictly the only sport I'm doing now. As the channel grows and I see how you guys like the videos and everything, and as I start understanding other sports, I'm basically going to implement them in. But football and baseball for now, just because I understand them, they're basically cut and dry on that one. And then basically I'm going to give you one of the big money teams that I think you should pick. I can't legally tell you who I'm going to pick, but I'll give you one free pick, and then if you guys follow me on Instagram, on TopPickman24, there will be a free pick on there, so you can get 2 different picks because it's going to be one from each. And then if you guys want to like actually start really getting in the betting, if you want to start seeing that I'm doing pretty well with the picks and my suggestions, then you guys can do a subscription. I'm going to charge $100 a month, so you get a whole month, which, you do that for any other subscriber. I know this guy that wants $100 for one day. I mean, that's just insane. So I'm going to give you guys $100 for the membership, and basically I put you in a group chat for all the subscribers. I basically do this video every day. You get the free picks, but essentially you're going to get all the picks. So I'm going to have an MLB one and football for now, and then basically you're going to get my suggestions of who to pick on every team, and basically then if you have any other follow-up questions with me, you can message me indirectly and just be like, hey, I would like to see who would be better on the spread or the over-under, or just a straight-up dogfight of the winner. And I'll basically run the statistics and go over who is there. Okay? Alright, so let's start with the football for right now. Essentially, for football, we'll start with Carolina versus the Patriots at the Patriots. Now, keep in mind, guys, it's only preseason, but even the Patriots on preseason are looking damn good. Basically, on the spread, it's over 3.5 for Carolina and 3.5 minus for the Patriots. We got a Patriots are, of course, the favorite with minus 170, and Carolina plus 145. And then the over-under is 42, at least for right now. Just keeping also in mind on the FanDuel Sportsbook right now, they're experiencing issues. I hope that they get it fixed before game times tonight, so that way I can lock in a couple more. But I got a good bit in before the session. The over-under is 42 as of right now, and basically it's in the favorite of the over 42 because they're two high-end offenses. It's got me a little bit nervous on that one just because it's still preseason, and so it's not all the high offense. If this was regular season, absolutely I would do this. And then the under is plus 100. So definitely a good idea on the over one still on there, but I'm staying out of that one. All right, then we got New York Giants versus the Bengals. The Bengals are actually favored on that one, and they're actually doing decent right now with the preseason going on. I don't know. I think both of these teams are still going to have a really bad year this year. But Bengals are minus 50, and the Giants are plus 125. The spread is negative 0.25 in the Bengals and plus 2.5 for the Giants, and the over-under for that one is still 42, and it is negative 110 in favor of both of them, so a split. You guys can decide on that one. I'm staying out of the over-under on that one. I probably would go under. But then we got the Ravens-Eagles. Basically, the Ravens are the favorite for that one, especially if they let Lamar Jackson play for a whole half. Who knows if they're going to do that or not, but they're favorite by minus 200, and the Eagles are plus 170. The spread is negative 4.5 points in favor of the Ravens and plus 4.5 for the Eagles. And the over-under is 36 points total, where it's actually favorite for the under 36 points with that one because they think of the defense. I would do the membership for me to give you that one, if that's not a hint already, on which one to go for on that one. All right, then we got the Redskins-Falcons. Spread is minus 3 and plus 3 in favor of the Redskins. The Redskins are favorite, of course, with minus 145, and the Falcons are over 125. The over-under is 41.5 points, whereas being a split there. I'm staying out of that one, especially with preseason. Never know what's going on. Both terrible defenses. All right, then we got the Packers and the Raiders. Minus 3 for the Packers. Raiders are plus 3, where Packers are the favorite for 140 under, and the Raiders are 120 over. The over-under on that one is 39.5. 39.5, where the favorite is actually an under on that one again for a minus 120, and the over is plus 100. Again, I'll look at the membership to look to see who I would pick on that one. Then we got the Jags and the Dolphins, last game of the day on the football scale. We got plus 3 for the Jags and under 3 for the Dolphins, where the Dolphins are the favorite in that one because they're at home, and the Jags actually have been looking pretty bad lately, but they're under 150 for the Dolphins and over 130 for the Jags right now. The over-under in that game is 37 points, where it's a split on 110 on that one. All right, so that wraps up for the NFL today. If you guys have any more questions or anything, or want to hear full in-depth picks that I get, again, I'll have the link below to send me the money on there. The membership is $100. As soon as I see the $100, I will contact you personally, and then you'll get all my information for the subscription, and then I'll put you in the chat, and then you'll be good to go. All right, so let's do the MLB today. So MLB, we got the Royals versus the Orioles at home at the Orioles, where Orioles are favorite by 1.5 points, and they're basically under 122, and the Royals are over 106. The over-under for that game is 9.5 points, and it is a split for that one, which you see a lot in the MLB, especially the way that the NL is going today. There's a lot of close games and everything, and I would definitely, maybe stay away from the over-under unless, of a team, which we'll get to today, and I'm probably actually going to mention them, and I'll just go ahead and give you the big money today. This is my free pick for you guys. It's the Nationals versus the Pirates, which shouldn't even be like a red alert, oh, this is the underdog. Nationals won 13-0 yesterday, and the Pirates, ever since the break, we all know, some curse has been on them. And the Nationals have been averaging, I think I looked at it yesterday, about 11 points since for a week now. Last 7 to 10 games, I would say Nationals have been averaging 11 points. It is against the Pirates. I believe the Pirates player today has an ER rating of 4.6 or 5.4. And the starting Nationals pitcher has won the last 6 in a row of his games. I am telling you, I would put all your money that you are willing to bet on the Nationals today on every single category. I would do definitely the spread. I would definitely do it for the Nationals because they're going to win by more than 1.5 points. They're definitely going to win the game, so definitely bet on the favorite on that one. And then the over, I would still put that on there because all you need is 9 points to win. Like I said, they've been averaging 11. They hit 11 runs in the first 2 innings last night against the Pirates. Is that going to happen again? Not necessarily, but the way that they're hitting, I would definitely put that the total points of that game is going to be at least 10 or 11, so it's a safe bet on that one. So that's the big money on there. Then we'll move to the Indians and Mets. Essentially, the Indians are favored on that one, even though it's at New York, by 1.5 points. The favorite 142 to 124. Then the over-under is 8.5 points, where the under is actually favored it by 118 to 104. So, yeah, that wraps up with that one. Then we got the Phillies and the Red Sox. The Red Sox are favored it by 1.5 points, and the over-under for that one is 11 points, where this thing is going for 116 for the favorite for the under and 104 for the favorite for the over. So, I mean, that's not too much of a difference on the favorite. And then essentially the over-under for the two teams is 114 and then over 110 for those two teams. Then you got the Padres with the Reds. The Reds are favored by 1.5 points there too. They are negative 162 to the Padres that are plus 140. The over-under is 8.5 points, and it is a split on that one. The Marlins, as of right now, are going against the Braves, where the Braves are favored by 1.5 points, 280 over 235. Over-under is 9.5 points, where the favorite is under 116 for that one. Then you got the Brewers versus the Cardinals. Cardinals won 3-0 last night, where they're favorite by 1.5 points, and essentially it is a split on the who to win. I think they're both minus 108 right now, and then the over-under is 10 points, where it's actually favored in the over 10 points by 116 and 106. Again, that split of a decision, I'm actually staying away from that one as well too, because two really hot teams, it could go either way. I'm pretty much a safe better, where I look for the huge mismatches and huge potential earnings. Then the last game of the day, at least that I'm writing down and talking about right now, are the Giants versus the Cubs, where the Cubs are favored by 1.5 points. They're 205 under to the 176. The over-under is 10 points, where it's actually favored in 112 compared to 108 in favor of the over on points. So that's my picks for the day on MLB and football. Again, if you would like to hear more on for in-depth detail, I would click the link. I would send 100, so that way I can reach out to you, add you to the group, and then we can start talking. I'll give you my picks for the day on everyone, and then hopefully we can get those locks, those bets in on time. Hopefully FanDuel fixes their thing today, or if you guys are using a different basically better platform, then absolutely do that one. Okay, so again, my name is Top Pickman 24. Click the link if you want to learn more, or comment. This is my first video, so I know I stuttered a whole bunch, so you just got to get used to it. But if you like the video and want to see more, please leave a comment or subscribe, and then remember about the membership. Okay guys, talk to you later.